I played baseball and basketball in high school, and I've always played sports, but I've never actually competed in something like that big. Definitely no competition matches in jiu-jitsu or MMA or anything, so big one to start with, but really good experience. It was awesome. I mean, that's where, you know, the worlds were held, and really good experience. Yeah, a lot of people there. You know, it seemed like a big competition. I'm not too familiar with how big jiu-jitsu competitions get fan-wise, but there was a lot of people there, even just for the white belt, so, but no pressure. It was a good time.
I have never competed in Brazil before. This is first time down here and first time competing in a big tournament like this for the CBJJ. It was really cool getting to compete in the place where all the original Moon Jills were held. It was a big deal. There was a lot of people there. There were people playing drums, beating on drums, yelling out through horns, and everyone, all the Brazilians were smacking on the metal separators from the mat. It was crazy in there. The noise was insane. I had to get outside at least half an hour every hour just to keep my head straight. But it was definitely different from any of the United States tournaments. As far as my performance went, I was unusually calm for my matches, and I think that was due to training at Gordo's and just being with all these high-level guys every day. There was no question as to whether or not I was prepared. My performance wasn't as good as I had planned. I won one match and I lost one match. They were both very close, though. The first match I won 2-0 by takedown, and the second one I lost 0-2. I got swept, but they were both very good. I was both pushing the pace the whole time, and that was all I could ask for, and just sharpen my game up a little bit more and keep fighting. And even though you're rolling live in the gym every day, it's nothing like a real match being scored with advantage points, with you know, takedowns included. A lot of time there's not as much room in the gym because it's filled up with all those higher level belts and stuff. You're not getting to do takedowns and stuff. I was just using this tournament as kind of a warm-up and to check where my game was at, to see what I needed to work on for the Rio Open, which is in July, which I'll be staying here for. Hopefully I'll do better next time.
So competed in the Brasileiros last weekend on Saturday. Went 1 for 1 in the day, if you consider getting a first round bye as getting a win. Great experience, you know, just nobody's there speaking English, so it was something new, something exciting. Big tournament, real tough tournament. I think I had about 30 guys in my division. My match that I did get a fight didn't end up going as well as I'd have planned. Guy wasn't looking for a good fight. Got two points on a sloppy takedown and was down to just neutralize any game that I was throwing at him. Learned a lot. Saw some areas I need improvement on. So I'll be back in the States, strong for the Worlds. All in all, it was a real good experience. It was cool watching the black belt absolute, top Brazilian guys that you know, aren't really known in the States, aren't really known too widely in the game elsewhere, just because they don't have the money to get around, they don't have the means, but their jiu-jitsu is just off the hook. All in all, just a really great experience. I was happy I was able to compete down here. Sadly, it was my only competition. Sure, I'll be back down here again for Brasileiros, whatever else. I might not have gotten gold at the Brasileiros, but I did get to go hang gliding as part of the Real Rio Show. Organized a contest to see who could get the most votes on Facebook. Kind of started as a joke, really for me. Manny Gonzalez just left the house. He was just kicking ass, like when it first started, just getting tons and tons of people, just hitting up everybody he knew to come and vote for him. And I just thought I had no chance of winning at all. Manny just spent just hounding people, just so serious about it, and I was just on Facebook just talking as much shit as possible. I would just remark with things like Manny does steroids, he doesn't. Things like Manny pushes kids down in the street, also not true. Just generally just talking shit, just having a good time. People actually started voting for me, and I was a little confused. So at that point I thought I might actually be able to win, and dedicated a little bit of my time to try and get some votes. Yeah, Manny did not maintain a good sleeping or eating schedule or training during the contest. Literally did not eat, I think, for like 12 hours at one point. Was going to bed at like 4 in the morning. Really got a lot of help from my team. Frangia just helped me out a bunch, was blowing me up on his Facebook wall, getting people to vote for me. It was a real close race in the last hour, I think. Manny and I were literally at one point tied. I was a vote up, he was a vote up. It was amazing that I think like over 1,000 people voted, which Manny and I were talking about it afterwards, and we're just like baffled how that could happen, that many people would care enough to have voted, to have got their friends to vote. It was a really cool experience. Really felt the love from everybody. It was pretty awesome. Hang gliding was amazing. Never done anything like that before. Definitely want to do it again. A little bit of an adrenaline junkie, so flying over Rio was pretty cool.
Okay,
Let's do it.
let's go to the platform. Keep your body straight. Look at the horizon. Then look down. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh, go!